Hello and Assalamualaikum. Today we gonna to present our system design progress report for group 4 section 6. My name is Muhammad Zaidi bin Ibrahim. I am team leader for this group. Here are my team members. Nick Muhammad Awis, Muhammad Izzat Atma, Muhammad Adwa, Muhammad Shazwan and Muhammad Izham. So for introduction, that the palm oil industry in Malaysia is one of the main contributor to the agriculture income in Malaysia. So the innovation and invention in field mechanism for the oil palm sector have created a variety of advancement in technology. Then the use of automated harvester also will make the harvesting operation easier without the requirement of skilled labor and ensure labor safety. However, the automated harvester has advantage and disadvantage that need to be improved in meeting the oil palm requirement. So what is the problem with the current oil harvesting method? So first is it's require high skill labor to get the fresh fruit bunches down in high quality. Then big and labor shortage had occurred in Malaysia right now. Then the issue regarding labor health due to the extreme posture during harvesting the fresh fruit bunches. So the objective of this project is first to design and develop a reaching mechanism for harvesting fresh fruit bunches on top of the oil palm tree. Second, to analyze the performance of the reaching mechanism to ensure it is functioning as intended. For the scope, the background studies on existing reaching mechanism used for harvesting fresh fruit bunches on top of the oil palm tree. Second, identify the specification, the needs of the reaching mechanism. Third, discuss and make a conceptual design of the reaching mechanism and choose most suitable design through screening, scoring, and weighted decision metric. And finally, construct a prototype simulation in computer-aided design software such as SolidWorks. So here is our mind map to identify the specification of this product. That we have a scope, the issue, the method, and the layout for oil palm plantation. This one will be later on explained more detail in the product design specification. Next is objective 3. So for the cost, this product must targeted to be low maintenance cost, low production cost, low spare part cost, and low market price. In terms of safety, it must be environment and user friendly, high factor of safety, and sharp part cover. Then the for performance, it must be stable, high efficiency, less energy use, corrosion resistant, and loss lasting. For the design, it must be easy to handle, easy to move, ease of maintenance, compact design, and less component.
Next, we are going to discuss about the product design specification of our product. First, for the performance, the machine must be able to reach the fresh fruit bunches. The machine can move easily in the uneven terrain. Then, the machine must be able to accommodate the fresh fruit bunches that weight between 10 to 13 kilograms. Then, the machine is able to work approximately 8 hours a day, and the machine is durable in bad weather condition. Then next, for the size, our product have to have dimensions, maximum height about 1200 centimeter, and minimum height about 200 centimeter, and for the length is 200 centimeter, same as width to 200 centimeter. And for the weight, the machine must weigh less than 500 kg. The machine can carry weight between 10 to 15 kg per bunches of the fresh fruit bunches. Then for the material is it's environment friendly, resistant to corrosion, water, dust, wind, rocks, Then for next, for product design specification, it's ergonomy. The machine must be capable of operating by one person. Then the machine must easy to handle, operate, set up, and store. And for the safety, the machine is environment and user friendly. The sharp part covered and height safety factor. For the appearance, it must be simple and user friendly, must be light in color, and the image need to present the aesthetic value of its function. Okay, next is we're going to discuss about the function decomposition, function structure. Function structure is a graphical representation of the function product performed on its input and output. So for our product's input is user and power that between 10 to 15 horsepower, and then the next output for the system of our product is control, which is consists of toggle direction, lift button, and switch power. And then for the next action of our system, product system, which is move, can turn machine, stop, forward, backward. Then for the next action is locking. Our product must have hold machine position, stabilize machine. And then for the next action is reaching, can be extender, cutter lifter, and reach up to 12 meter. And then for the next is cut, to remove fruit bunches. Then for the last is transfer, as a road fruit bunches can support weight, and then for collect the fruit bunches. Next, we're going to discuss about the pattern. Our group have found about 6 patterns that related to our project. The first is on the left side is a robotic harvester. And it consists of robotic arm, and one of the function is can find the right fruits. Then for the middle, for the second pattern, which is robotic fruit pruner, robotic fruit tree pruner and harvester machine. That's also consists of robotic arm, self-propeller vehicle (SPV), digital imaging system (DIS), and global positioning satellite (GPS). Then for the third pattern, on the right side is motorized harvesting pole that consists of hollow cylindrical column. Then for the fourth pattern, which is a loose oil palm fruit cigarette machine. Then for the fifth pattern, which is robotic system, methods, and end effectors for harvesting produce. And for the last pattern is harvesting apparatus for tall growing crops. All of this pattern we use to find the concept generation for our product.
Next, I will explain about the morphological chart. So after we already decompose all the function, we already did the research on the existing pattern, existing mechanism. So we got this. So we listed down all the function and all the components in the morphological chart. So for the first function, we got control. Under there, we get joystick, push button, local control hand, robot control, and AI. So for the next one, move function, we got tractor wheel, continuous track, big wheel, sliding robot leg, caster ball. And the next function is reaching mechanism, which is telescopic boom, hydraulic leaf, jack platform, adjusting pole, wire hook, and robot hand. So for cut function, we got flat chisel, half round chisel, sickle, scissor grab, sharp coolie grab. And the transfer path to storage, after we cut, we did the transfer path to storage. We suggest a channeling, collecting basket, drop to surface, and sliding. So the next one, this mechanism also need power. So we listed down, which is electric, petrol, dynamo, solar, and DC battery. Okay, for the next one, after we did the morphological chart, we must do the concept generation according to the function and the component listed in the morphological chart. So each of us must do one concept. So for the first one, we got concept 1. You can see the control is using the remote control, and we moving by using the tractor wheel. The reaching mechanism is using the robot hand, and cutting using the chisel. And after cutting, the fruit transfer pass is by using the channeling. The power is using petrol. So for the next concept is concept 2, which is using up down grab button for the controls, and use a big wheel to move the mechanism, and telescopic boom for reaching the fruit, and chisel for cutting. The transfer part is dropped to surface into the storage. So next one is power, also petrol. The next concept is concept 3, which is the control is using the joystick, and is moved around by using the tractor wheel plus the continuous track. And the reaching mechanism used in this concept, which is robot arm, and the cutting using the sickle. So after cutting, the fruit is get down by channeling into the storage. So power, also petrol. For the next concept, which is concept 4, joystick is used for control, and continuous track for moving the mechanism around in the plantation. So the next one is reaching mechanism. It's also used robot arm, and the cut is using the scissor grab. So for the transfer pass is drop the fruit to the into the storage. So power, also the same, petrol. So next one is concept 5. You can see the using the tractor wheel for moving, and remote control to control the reaching mechanism, and hydraulic power arm is used to reach the fruit, fresh fruit, and cutting for this concept is used scissor grab. So after the fruit is cut, the fruit is channeled through the storage, and the power also using petrol. And the last concept is concept 6. You can see it is using the joystick for control, and continuous track for moving the mechanism around the plantation, and robot arm to reach the fresh fruit bunch, and chisel for cutting the fruit from the tree, and collecting basket attached to the robot arm to use the get down into the storage. So for the power, also use petrol.
Next, we will continue in screening matrix. For screening matrix, we have discussed the criteria needed in order to achieve our design objective. So for the concept, we have divided into a few tables so that all our teammates can do the marking system excluding their own concept. And the final result is acceptable, as the score is positive, and the higher one is positive too. Next, we will continue in scoring matrix, and for scoring matrix, the result also acceptable, as all the result is higher and equal to the datum, which is 3.0. And we came up with the final concept, which the control is wired remote control, move with tractor wheel, oven, reaching with gear belting arm, cut motorized chisel, transfer fast flexible channel to the storage, power rechargeable DC battery. And the final concept we will attach to the tractor. And the arm that we use is the system like belting and arm, like the first picture, and the flexible channeling we will use at the joint of the arm robot. And this is the tractor and a rechargeable battery. So in conclusion, we hope that our design can achieve the global goals, which is the good health and well-being, gender equality, decent work and economic growth, finally industry, innovation and infrastructure. Thank you.